You guys, look how the sun is hitting. Yeah, no, I am obsessed with that. And basically everything's already hydrated. I mean, everything's watered. I'm gonna go ahead and check on some things. We will, what is that? It could be from burnt. But, see, again, a lot of these plants are still like, well, majority of them look pretty good, honestly. But some like this Syngonium, Godzilla Syngonium, is bouncing back. This is one of its newest leaves. It was really, really far gone. But I think with a little bit of a cleanup, it's gonna do pretty good. And then the strawberry begonia, I feel like it's not that affected since I pulled it out aggressively because I was trying to take off the dead foliage and I accidentally pulled it out. But hopefully everything's gonna be fine. And then this beautiful string, hey baby, hey sugar. This beautiful string of hearts, you guys, like, I just cannot wait for it to bloom. Usually it blooms in the summer, but it can bloom whenever. And I do want to propagate it. I want to put some on top to make it nice and more bushy. Wouldn't that be so cute? And then the twister, it is putting out new growth. How exciting. And then these, they look like cakes, but they're not. They're propagations. I think this is some global greens, our lemon meringue, and then these are the red Syngoniums. On the other cuttings that we were doing, this is a Pothos Enjoy. I'm having like a brain fart as I was editing, because yes, I'm like slowly editing my videos now because I feel like they'll just look a little bit better and more put together, you know? Because like, I gotta step it up a little bit. I was looking into the difference between Pearls and Jade, Pothos and Joy, and the Glacier Pothos. Those are the three main ones that I know. My head hurts. From what I know, the Pothos and Jade has green, a little bit of silver, and white batches. Very little of the marbly speckled effect. Pearls and Jade has speckles, like really like marble-ish looking, like almost like a marble queen Pothos, but not really, right? And then the Glacier Pothos looks very similar to the Pearls and Jade, but it has like a mandula kind of look. So one thing that I believe and I kind of see, I feel like Costa Farm mixes their plants a little bit because, see, but this is where I'm a little bit tripped out. I got these cuttings. I have cuttings here, and I was gonna separate them and see which is which. Oh my lord, you guys. I'm like kind of like, I don't. So this is a plant. This is looking like a Pearls and Jade. It has a lot more like green freckles on it. And then these over here look like a Pothos and Joy. Very noticeable different batches of colors, like two batches, like green and white, and very little sparkles. Now, this is a vine. You can tell on this vine that these leaves are very Pothos and Joy, right? They're giving off very Pothos and Joy, very like that. Now, you just sprayed on me, girl. What the? Girl, I'll make it into a spreader. Oh my god. This looks a little bit. No, this is an obvious Pearls and Jade. Pothos and Joy. It's a Pothos and Joy. Has very less freckles. I was gonna say I think it's a Pearls and Jade, but no, it's very obvious that that's that. Now, on some of these vines, if I can pull one, if I can see one, it has a very, like this entire section over here, looks like you can see that. Very Pearls and Jade, right? Can you see those freckles? Now I know with irrigation, plants also change by lighting and conditions, majority lighting. I believe now the community, the plant community is pretty clear. But I don't know, there's some hard on like, no, it's this, and that. The Snow Queen and the Marble Queen Pothos. They're literally the same thing, you guys. I remember like Snow Queens were so expensive, very rare, and stuff like that. And then people would buy them and they'll convert to a Marble Queen or look like a Marble Queen. The difference between a Marble Queen and a Snow Queen, this is my Marble Queen by the way, is that the Snow Queen, think of it as snow, it's white. The Snow Queen is a lot more white variegation, and the Marble Queen is more like both colors even, green and white, like a marble kind of effect. This is my Marble Queen Pothos, but I'm pretty sure if I get like 3 cuttings and I put them on full on blast, and it was, look at these new leaves. They're starting to become extremely white. I have it like next to my the door, which has a window. It is getting some direct lighting and it's getting some grow lights. So that's looking like a little bit like a Snow Queen. And some might say, no, David, it would have more white on it. Girl, at that point, like, girl, it's not even gonna be like an effective plant. It's gonna like, plants need a little bit of green. I think it's all about lighting, but. And then the Glacier Pothos is a rare plant. That one looks, I don't have a mandula with me. It's more rounder than like the tips of like a teardrop, like of a pothos, right? It's more rounder. My brain just can't process all this shit. Now, I have an idea what is what, but the pearls and jade and pothos and joy, I'm just like, can it be the lighting that makes a difference? So I do have some cuttings here. I'm not gonna pull them out. I was, but I don't know what to put the other. So I'm gonna do it in 2 batches. So I'll just do it right now, I guess. Look how much I have to go through. I'll do it as fast as I can. So it's like a little test. This is a Pothos and Joy. Pothos and Joy. Nice. See, this looks like a Glacier Pothos. It looks like a mandula, more like rounder, and it has very 2 differentiating colors, right? It's not like a pearls and jade. I'm gonna give you guys some headaches already. And it looks very silvery. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that's what the Glacier Pothos can give off a little bit more, like of a silver greenish, like a silver blue. I don't know. But I'm gonna put it with the Pothos and Joy. So Pothos and Joy over here. This is a Pothos and Joy. Pothos and Joy. This is a very obvious Pothos and Joy. Now understand, I got this from like my hanging basket. All of these cuttings. Pothos and Joy. I think it's a Pothos. Pothos and Joy can have a little bit of slight variegation of green. Pothos and Jade. Maybe this. I know. Okay, this looks like a pearls and jade. It has a. When I see pearl, I see like a marble. So like that looks more like of a pearl. You can see like the variegation on it. So that's gonna be by itself. This Pothos and Joy. What are we thinking? Pearls and Jade or Pothos and Joy? It has also 2 tones of colors. I need to do my. I was googling a lot of images and like reading stuff like that, but I'll watch some actual videos. All these cuttings, except a few, because again, I got it from a vine, right? So they're probably all similar. But these look a little bit more like of a pearls and jade. Maybe it's a stretch. I don't know. But some of these in here do obviously give off pearls and jade. Like, look at that. You don't see that? A lot of freckles going on. I don't know, but I know there has to be at least one plant expert. Well, Pothos and Joy. There has to be at least somebody in here that not understands, well, has a better idea, it's wise, gets it on a Pothos and Joy and a Pearls and Jade. Hopefully they can clarify a little bit about this. Now, again, I got these from like the same baskets. I got it from the same vine. I cut a vine and then I chop it up in nodes. So it could have just been like a Pothos and Joy vine. I don't know, you guys. I feel like it's just lighting and conditions. Majority lighting. I don't know. This is stressing me out. But maybe I have a Pothos and Joy. I think that's majority what I have. And I feel like once I see a Pearls and Jade, I'll see like the more of a marble effect. So let's see. I mean, we're doing more plant shopping videos. I'll be able to see more plants out there in the wild. So I'm just like, I'm adding the cuttings back in the water because I think I'm gonna put them on the same pot. I'm gonna let them root. It's gonna be a little bit hard because I kind of just, I don't know, when I was doing the beginning I was doing a pretty good job. Now I'm just shoving it inside. Making sure like each node has a little bit of water. You can feel the water because we want these to root. But that's my little rant. I believe I have a Pothos Enjoy majority. I do not have a Pearls and Jade. I don't even want to get into the Glacier Pothos because it's gonna stress me. I'm gonna master Pothos Enjoy and Pearls and Jade, and then yeah. And then the other ones are right over here. This is the Justina Pothos, right? How fun. And then the lemon meringue. I think it's a global green. They look pretty similar. The lemon meringue usually has like more yellow variegation, but it's a lot of mine have reverted. But I feel like this is the lemon meringue because there's a little bit of yellow, and you can kind of see a mellibug right there. And then my Syngonium, and look, another mellibug. I do squish them, you guys. I don't even bother at this point. Like, I don't really care. I just ran out of my rubbing alcohol. See? Ew. I don't really care. It's okay. I mean, it's gross, but it's effective. But yeah, I don't... I'm like, is that an aphid? I'll freak out if it is. But I think just dirt. But this is one of the... I think it's a mutated... But people say it's a Manjula. I don't know, but it's really, really variegated of my global green. This was an actual global green plant, and it put out lots of yellow. So I finally chopped it up by nodes, gonna let it root, and then put it in its own planter. And that's basically it. And obviously the tricolor Syngoniums, which are really, really stunning. Here's the mother plant. Gorge, look at that. Those beautiful markings. I do gotta go ahead and take off the yellow leaves, which we might do in this video. Here's a Monstera Peru that we got recently, and I just cannot wait to shine its leaves. I love to propagate plants, but this is a plant that I'm really going to try to control myself because I really want this to vine and look gorgeous. But if I chop it up, I'm going to have to wait even longer. And Monstera Peru just take forever. I mean, it is on a grow light, and I'm going to leave it there, but it's still going to take a hot minute. So compared to all the other plants that I had, my peace lily, which I got for clearance, if you remember, from a long time ago. Here she still is. Yeah, I know I love my domino peace lilies. Again, lots of cleaning we gotta do. And I would like to like make a cute setup with some tea, right? And just taking off the foliage and not even talking, just putting some nice background music. And I can listen to my own music, which I like to listen to jazz usually, or classical music whenever I'm doing plant chores. It's like such a vibe. But I cannot put that in the video because copyright. But Monjula, and I'm hoping since there's a grow light on top, it's gonna start promoting growth on the top. I gotta go ahead and fertilize a lot of my plants. I use Microgrow, and it just works. It's affordable. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not that fancy. And then this is a new plant that I just got recently, literally last night. And sorry, I'm like burping. It's this gorgeous plant. I got it at Walmart. I mean, thank you so much for everybody to tell me like go check your Walmart today because you're literally gonna like miss out. A lot of them have shipments, and I've been checking mine for months and months and months. And I was like, I'm just not gonna get anything. But I checked last night, and they had an actual shipment. They also had the alocasia, and the Jacqueline allocation looked a lot better than what I have. And these new planters are adorable. They're actually also like self-watering pots. You can see like the reservoir of water, and it has a wick and grow kind of stuff. So okay, Cosafine, we see you, girl. So it's super gorgeous, super exciting. But that's right now what's going on in the plant room. I mean, there's some other plants and stuff like that, but that's just on that. And I do gotta clean the plant room todavía because it's still a mess. But this is the Drancina little update. It is slowly cleaning. I mean, I'm being very lazy with this. Usually there's a lot of things you would do, but I just spray rubbing alcohol in it. That's diluted, of course. And that's it. I mean, I'm lazy, but it's doing... I mean, yeah, it was really, really bad. So what I want to do is spray it again. And then I will later on like to move it to the restroom and rinse everything off. So yeah, because I think it's gonna benefit from that. But when it was so infested, I didn't want to move it around and drop mealybugs all the way to the restroom because, like, ew. And here are the plants. I was checking the temperature, and we're kind of pretty good right now. That was freaking. I thought it was a spider, but it's just like I gotta go ahead and broom or vacuum it. I vacuum the floor, so I don't really broom. We're good now, so they can go back outside, and I'm gonna put them back outside. So, yeah, so they can get some light. Hey, Sugar, my baby, my adorable sweet sugar pie, has really been destroying my sofas. He has his own things spread out through the apartment, but he likes the sofas for some reason. This looks really ghetto, but y'all, it works. It's foil, and he doesn't touch them anymore. Like, I can show you, but I don't even want to look at it. It makes me kind of sad. Some plants we gotta go ahead and remove. I know, baby. And this is the other plants in the apartment. It's kind of crazy not having so many plants. Like, I can actually see each and every single one of them. But I know that over time I'm gonna go ahead and have more and more and more. Would love to clean this out too. There's so many things I want to do, but I gotta go ahead and see what I can film and what I should not film, because like sometimes just like I can't. I'm just, you know. But super fun. Still waiting for the photo to put out some new leaves. Really hoping that it does. And then this girly is so cute. So cute. I'm waiting for the new leaf to come out. If it puts out another variegated one, then I'm just super duper happy. And I'm gonna leave it here because I feel like this girl is just gonna like keep it happy. And this is the Summer Glory newest leaf. And just put this one out. We're just kind of struggling, but yeah, that's on the plants. Gonna go ahead and clean the apartment, do some house chores, laundry, and then I'll go ahead and record some chores. But how many Selby, right? Selby putting out a new leaf. The different back is also putting out a new leaf. Ignore that in the sink. The sink is a mess right now. And then I still have this bowl. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't have anything else to put these cuttings in. It's a lot of extras that I had, and a lot of them are also lemon-lime philodendrons. I will go ahead and throw out the water and put some fresh water. So yeah, I do have more containers, but I don't have any more sphagnum moss, so I'm kind of screwed. It's okay, gotta throw this out. I'm still stuck in this new leaf to come out. There's a new leaf I think it wants to put out, but maybe it's being delusional. I don't even know. I don't really know. But yeah. Alrighty, y'all. So we're in the planty room, and we're just gonna go ahead, start removing some dead foliage. I do not have my tripod, so you guys are literally sitting on some Funko Pops boxes, and I just got what is it called, like a stool. It works, it's effective, but I will do a little bit of chit chat if I can, talking about the plants. I'm gonna do my best not to ramble, because I got a bad habit of rambling a lot. I just don't know when to shut up. But guys, Peace Lily is super cute. We did go to an aquariums. Here's my little trash can. I'm honestly really excited about this Peace Lily. I have my other one that's a lot older, like very old. Wise, she's wise. Look at that. I really do like Peace Lilies, you guys. They're just so easy to look after. There's a good amount of variety. Valentina, stop it, sweetie. I have plants on the bottom because I'm gonna also maintain those and clean them up. And he's just right there, like smelling them. I wonder if they smell like the plants that are stressed out, like what pests do. They can smell the plants releasing, like, I don't know, some sort of scent that whenever they get sick or stressed out. But yeah, it was a pretty simple clean. Look at that. And it looks so much better. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I got it for $10. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna put it back over here. I was hearing like a dog crying. Well, it sounded like something scary. I was like, what is that? It sounded like a demon. I don't know, like a Llorona. But it was just a dog. I'm guessing they placed him on the balcony. He's kind of sad. This is my Chinese evergreen, and I believe it has a name tag because I was labeling plants back then. If I can find the tag. Oh, here it is. This one's called Emerald Beauty Aglonema. Honestly, like I got it from like those small basic planters from Coastal Farm, and I ended up repotting her something bigger, and look how big she has gotten. Really, really proud of this plant. I think it's also gonna flower, or it already flowered. It did have some mealybugs, but in the morning I went ahead and was spraying diluted rubbing alcohol. I don't know if I have it. So, oh, here it is. This is what I use. I got it from Walmart, but I prefer to get it from Dollar Tree. But same thing. Isopropyl alcohol, or I just call it rubbing alcohol. 50% diluted. Amazing. It's like $1.98 or like something like that. But yeah, I love it. So you gotta be kind of careful with that because like it is alcohol. It can burn the foliage, but it just does so good. So if you're scared, you know, if you have a plant that gets sunlight like this and you spray the foliage, after you finish spraying, let it sit for like 5 minutes, right? And then go, oh, well, after, I'll wait 5 minutes just to like make sure, but after you finish spraying and killing the bugs on contact, that's the only way it works. You don't spray the leaves to prevent it. You see mealy bugs in the foliage and you spray it and they'll just kill them. Like it's like acid for them. It burns. Even better if you do it like with a rag or like napkin, just like rub it to like smear that on them and just make sure that it's, you know, really did kill them, and just rinse it off. Take it to the tub or outside, wash off the rubbing alcohol and give it a nice rinse, because even then plants do collect dust. This plant has neem oil and has dust, so it would appreciate a good rinsing down, but it's not that bad. Actually, the plant behind y'all, it's a ZZ, and she is pretty dusty. It has no mealybugs, but I will go ahead and place it in the tub, rinse it off, because for some reason a lot of my ZZ plants, they get really dusty really, really fast. Look at that. That was basically it. And yeah, I love this aglonema so much. I'm just so proud of it. Like how, oh, see, it did flower a long time ago, but it already like dried out. So gorgeous, gorgeous. Like I said, I did so many bugs. I sprayed it. I don't see none right now. I know they hide in the soil, but I just do what I can. Okay. Checking each leaf. Every now and then, I go in the morning and check all of my plants. And I just spray them with rubbing alcohol. I kind of like the smell. It's like hand sanitizer, you guys. You know, I do clean my hands afterwards, but I don't mind it on my hands. Again, it's diluted and it's gonna disinfect my hands, so whatever. It works like magic. I just love it. I like things that are simple. I even googled it. Like this only works on soft bodies, so like mealybugs, spider mites, aphids. Haven't tried my aphids. I know there's some plants that I've been wanting or liked and appreciate. I just want my collection, but they're pretty prone for me to have aphids. But I might try with one of them, and then when it gets aphids, because it's just they get aphids like Hoyas, I will do this treatment and see if it works on them. It only works when you do it on contact, but that's it. I don't see much, you guys. Like I just cannot like stress about it. Like I try to do new things. I try to like, you know, learn and experiment with other stuff, but right now I've been loving diluted rubbing alcohol. It's been doing wonders with my pest problems with mealybugs and a little bit of spider mites on my calatheas, and I've been seeing a pretty good result. So I'm gonna brush it because it is like doing that facing one section. But yeah, I like to go every morning, spray whatever I can see. This piece, we're gonna do this piece. I remember I was doing a slow-mo video, and it's just kind of big, isn't she? And I was filming that video, and no, I'm gonna leave the fan on. I feel like it's gonna help me a little bit because like it can get pretty like strong, that smell. If you smell like a hospital, I always say that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and there was a roach, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I had to go back and edit that video again. I had to take it down and fix that, but I be checking. Cause I was like, I'm not gonna like, I was so depressed back then. I'm not diagnosed, but I was just so down. Like, there was just so many stuff going on. Like a lot of us have, right? And I just didn't want to like clean or like do dishes and stuff like that. And obviously not doing dishes promotes that. And then I live in an apartment, so they're not that far away. Someone can have them. And then if my home's not clean, they're gonna come here, gonna be like, oh my God, it's another buffet. But I'm really proud to say I feel really, really better. I hope it's gonna last. I try not to get burned out. When I get burned out, I just try to calm down. I relax. I take a bath, or I try not to scroll on TikTok because like it's a rabbit hole. I don't know. I'm doing really, really good, and hopefully it can stick like that. Cause like I've done good before, and then I just crash. So just gotta keep a positive attitude, right? But yeah, I've been like cleaning, girl, like non-stop, just doing my thing, and doing a lot of plant chores. My plants are like, a lot of them were like not looking so good because they were neglected, a lot of them, right? And a lot of them are bouncing back. Like, it's kind of crazy how fast they come back. A lot of my plants have grow lights, and that's like one of the biggest things to make your plants grow. So yeah, I'm just really, really happy. A while back, I ended up taking off the schedule because I have smart outlets and they usually they're on the schedule, but I took them down. I was using those outlets for the Christmas lights that we had in the apartments. And it made life so much easier, but I have to go back and reset them and then do it again. So I've just been manually pressing the buttons on the app, which is so much easier still, because I remember back then I didn't have smart outlets. It's not a need, it's more of a luxury, but it does help a lot. We have a lot of grow lights, and I had to wake up every morning and turn on the switches and the grow lights, which was kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of nice, but yeah, a little bit better with the outlets. And I usually turn on, well, when I had them on schedule and when I will put them on schedule again, I like to have them on for like, I don't know how long. I usually make them turn on. Oh, this is my favorite part, hold on. Whenever a part dries off, because I cut it a while back, or a flower, they put these straw, well, it makes into a straw and you just like pull it out. It's so satisfying. Anyways, I make them turn on like at 7, and then I make them turn off at 10, or if not 11 at the night, because I know that plants need a dark period. I remember like a while back I was googling like if I leave the grow lights on 24/7, whether my plants grow, because like plants need light to grow and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I can cheat the system. And I was googling, and then I saw videos and people doing experiments, and plants are like us, you know, they want the temperature that we like, the humidity that we like, but a little bit more tropical, but still same thing. And they need time to rest, like they need a break from the light. And even then, when there's no light in the night, they still grow. There's a lot of videos out there that you can see that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. This girl's looking so much better. I got this plant from Planterina, you guys. I always say that, but it's just crazy. I got it as a 4-inch planter, and it makes me sad that she stopped. Well, I think she's taking a break, but everybody thinks that she's stopped making, or is gonna stop selling plants. Which is kind of sad, because they were overpriced, you guys. But the whole gag, I mean, some say it still might be overpriced, but there are plants that you couldn't find locally. If you went to a nursery, it would have been the same thing. But she would put prices really, really high up, so like whenever she did sales, it's still profitable. And it's like a marketing thing, like a psychology thing as well. Like, even if you don't need the thing, I mean, it just got me this morning, which I'll tell you guys in a bit. Even if you don't need it, if you see a sale, especially if it's 24 hours, you're gonna want to go and get something. Like, the odds are you're gonna go ahead and purchase something. So that was the whole gag. She would like double her prices and then add like 50%, 60% off, and that would run sales. And a lot of people bashed her for the prices, but it was on marketing. She had bills to pay, y'all. And it was not like she was forcing out to buy them anyways. Like, I never understood that price shaming kind of stuff. Like, I do get like, yeah, like some people overcharge and it's kind of crazy, but at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to buy it or not. If nobody buys it, right, they're not gonna sell it, and at some point they're just gonna stop doing that. They're just gonna stop like marketing really high up. But there's always going to be somebody that's gonna like go for it. And some might say like, oh my god, they got taken advantage, this and that. Well, girl, we all learned that. Like, we have all been through that before. Not much on like excuse, but like shine light to that, like make it look good. Like it all goes back to like you learn, right? So it's not that serious. Like, people made it so like, oh my god. Every time I heard like Plantarina, people always just say like, but her prices are so expensive. I'm like, girl, like, be for real, like, be for real. And then in the beginning, it was for shipping, and then it's just like adding cost on shipping. But yeah, look at that, y'all. She is perky. Well, she was always perky, period. But now she is just green. Look at that. Oh my god, I got this from Walmart. I love this a lot. I will plan on getting more because they're just so nice, but look at that. She is giving. Love me a variegated paisley, you guys. They're just beautiful. I gotta check the bottom because people tell me that sometimes mealybugs, they are in the bottom of the pot. I've never really seen that, but it's a thing. Okay, we have this other plant which I was kind of pushing to the side, but we're just gonna get to do. This plant's gonna kind of second to my boyfriend. Did he got it for me? I think I got it. I don't know, girl. He probably did got it for me. It's a variegated Sparrow Ginger. She's seen better days. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give her a makeover. That's right. Now, I don't know how to propagate this plant, but we're gonna experiment. I'm gonna put some in water. I think I've done that before. No, yeah, they do root in water. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you, because I'm crazy. I got this from Dollar Tree, I think so, and I use it as a cash ball. Leave me alone, it works. Well, first we can take off these nasty leaves. Oh, and I was gonna spray this plant because I think I saw spider mites. I'm touching the plant and then I'm touching other plants, but again, they're rubbing alcohol again. What the fuck? There was dust going in the air, and I have big nostrils and a big mouth, and I inhale lots of air. So there was a possible chance that I probably swallowed some spider mites or anything. But yeah, you know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm kind of excited for like spring to come over because I'm getting really tired of the winter. I'm not liking it, girl. The weather is kind of nice, but I can't do shit. I can't get out. Even when I go, there's nothing to look at. Everything is day, like day. Also, there's a new leaf coming in, like a new, ooh, yeah, I know that these like to stay moist, so it was basically always sitting in water. But you can kind of see like a new leaf coming in, look at that. Or like a new stem, whatever you want to call it. So, we're gonna spray this plant. The back and the front, and now this is not gonna eliminate them, but it will kill whatever is in contact. And I noticed that even though on my sensitive plants, I feel it on my hand, but it's like hand sanitizer, so it's not that deep. It would just dry out your hands, but I have lotion. Honestly, from the Bath & Body Works, so I got lotion for days. That's right. Spraying everything that I can, because like, yeah, this is where I need the fan on because, ooh, looks like brujeria. Girl, anyways. Yeah, this probably did some good stuff. Now I will still go ahead because I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna show you right now. Oh, it's kind of burning. We're gonna cut it there. I can just see somebody like screaming at the screen like, David, what you're doing is so bad, David. Shame on you, girl. Oh my god, like I'm trying to be a cute channel, but I just can't. Like, don't make me like be like. Now you put in the blame on you. Anyways, let me just cut these pieces. I don't think this is gonna do anything, but it don't hurt to try. Now the reason I'm going really low is because I will go ahead and cut it once again. Oh, I remember I had it sitting in water. When I bought it, it was in sphagnum moss. I think that's how they propagate their plants in the nursery that I go. Well, when I went and I got this plant. because sphagnum moss roots amazing with plants for some reason, but it was always in sphagnum moss. So when this starts coming back up and she's kind of happy, I will repot this in some better potting mix. I did bought this. I'm gonna get hell. I'm gonna get people so mad, but anyways, I got this for multiple reasons. This is the only thing they had. I should get the houseplant mix, but this is all they had in Walmart. I like my potting mix to have a little bit of, y'all, like I'm gonna start, I had a very, I don't know why I did this. I had a very like, chunky mix, because I saw everybody doing chunky mix and I just saw all that and I was like, I'm gonna get a chunky mix too. It looks kind of cute, all that bark and charcoal and cool stuff like that. I'm like the cool kids now. It don't fit for my plants. My plants don't like it. I mean, some of them are liking it, but I'm in underwater and that don't fit. It's not doing it. So I decided I'm only gonna do that for my snake plants, my ZZ plants, my orchids, and that's it. Everything else is gonna go on a more, girl, the gag. I always thought Miracle Girl was like the it girl when I was little. I was like, oh my god, when my grandma used to buy that, I was like, oh girl, we're going bougie now. Like, you're gonna put your plants some bougie, high quality stuff. And I used to love putting my hands in that potting mix. Heaven knows how many stuff was in there, but I used to love it. I was like, oh my god, this is rich, because it looks so nice. And then I went to the plant committee every time, like, it's all bad, David, this, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna learn my own way. I'm necio, I'm terco. Like, I learned when I mess up. And sometimes I need to mess up to learn. Sadly, right? That's why I'm probably depressed. But anyways, I got it because I usually do have a good mixture that's not too chunky that I used to do back then, and it was amazing. But I used to have like a box of soil in my closet. And when I used to have company coming over and they would see that, girl, the concern that people looking at me like, are you okay? I'm just like, I'm a plant person. So I decided, and even then, it was just such a pain in the butt. And I get so paranoid of bugs. Don't play with me. Because like, if I see a spider or a bug, I'm going to burn the plant. If I see it on my bed, I'm going to burn the bed. Like, I don't play. If I see it on myself, I don't play with bugs. And the irony, I have plants. I want a jungle without the bugs. So it's kind of crazy, right? So yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something different. I look so fat. I told y'all, like, I'm gonna experiment. I experiment. It's funny because I use that as an excuse whenever I mess up on something. I'm like, I was just experimenting, and now I learned. But yeah. So I went. I got that, and it looks kind of cute. It looks nice. I wanted sphagnum. No, I'm lying. I wanted peat moss and perlite. I wanted to mix that mixture together. The thing is, peat moss is sold in a big cube in Lowe's, which I use for the greenhouse. That's why I propagated a lot of my plants and repotted a lot of my plants. So the plants that I did, they look amazing. They loved that mixture, and that's what they usually use in like these big nurseries. I really want that mixture. I know it's not the best, and I think peat moss is acidic, but some plants like acidic. I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna do that for right now, and I'm gonna run out of it. So yeah, I'm gonna I don't know, girl. I'm gonna try it out, okay? And I'm gonna let you know. It might be bad. Something might go bad, and you're probably gonna say I told you so. So yeah, anyways, here she is chopped up. I'm gonna place her in a saucer now, and actually I'm gonna spray her a little bit more, and we're gonna put this girl, not too much because I did learn I'll tell that story in a bit too. This is the only saucer I have. I got my sauces from Dollar Tree, you guys, and they're amazing. They're not the highest quality, but just don't play with them too much, you know. Just use them as they're meant to be used, and they won't break. Oh my god, stop, David. Gonna leave it right there, and I'll give you guys updates on Instagram. I've been pretty active on Instagram, so if you're not following me, you're missing out. Oh, wait, not. I know I ramble a lot anyways. So I remember a while back I had I'm gonna put these in water, by the way, and propagate them. I've been using my candles. These planes are playing me. These planes are loud. Like the voices in my head are louder, girl. Like, do better. No, I have a lot of candles that I'm using, and I'm getting back on my salad. Not really, but I get a lot of containers from fast food. Leave me alone. And they're amazing for propagations. I don't have any right now, but I know I have some idea on some places. I'm also using these like cake brownie mixtures because like it's a nice shallow and it's clear on top and it has height and they're perfect for propagations. I like to put sphagnum moss in there, and I did a video. Good job, David. I did a video where like I placed some cuttings in here. So right now we're baking at 350 Fahrenheit. Just kidding. And I'm really excited to get some free plants. These are global greens. I think it's illegal to do that. I don't care because I think allegedly, I don't know. I remember when I first learned that word, allegedly, and I was using it all the time. Anyways, it's bad when you sell it. I'm not meaning to sell these. I'm gonna grow my collection. Honestly, like I'm not even joking. Like I just want to have another basket of that. And then, and this other container, stop opening! Girl, oh my god, I'm gonna like literally flush it right now. Like, you for real. I have another one here. These look kind of bad, honestly. And these are my arrowhead, red arrowhead syngoniums. Some look really good, some don't. Gonna spray just in case. Yeah, so it still needs more time. And the apartment is kind of cold, so I do have a heater in here, but I only leave it on in the day, which is when it's hot anyways. But at night of the night, that's when it probably needs it because it's so cold at night. But I don't feel comfortable leaving my heater on, my little petite small heater, which she's tiny but she makes an impact, on in the night because it gives me anxiety. I don't want to wake up with a fire. So yeah, that's on that. I'll tell you guys a story about the rubbing alcohol. We have another plant, which is kind of the worst one, I think so, but it's okay. Now, I usually like to, it's gonna get bald pretty fast. This is my Monjula. I don't know if you guys remember how iconic she was in the summer with all her amazing foliage, and everybody telling me like, David, how do you do it? And I was like, I'm just talented. Honestly, no, it wasn't even that. I just placed it outside. Honestly, if you're wearing plants to grow really, really fast, place them outside. In the summer and the spring, just make sure you take care of it away from direct sunlight and water it almost daily, especially in the summer when it's super hot. But it will grow like crazy. Like I promise you, it would get insane. The only issue is, I see many bugs. The only issue is you gotta put it inside at some point, so you can put it in your garage. I don't have a garage, so I bring them back indoors. And I did lose some plants because when I bought them inside, I saw bugs. And I just told you, I don't play with bugs, so I throw them away. So it's like a little like, who's gonna get thrown out, you know? Yeah, and it's okay, it's okay. I don't know why I need to say it's okay, because I just see there's just such a negative, what do you call it? Stigma when you throw your own plants away. I don't get it, like are you like, we don't shame people for eating meat. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. I eat meat, okay, but some people be eating like, you know, and it's just like, I know damn well you would not go to those factories and see how your meat was being made and how it was just killed. I know damn well. So that's something more serious than me throwing my plants away. I do believe plants have feelings. I do believe you can talk to them. There's been research, experiments. It's cute, right? I do see that, but if my plant's stressing me out, or if I just don't want it, I can throw it out. Like, that's okay. I wanna, girl, I'm gonna like empathize. Am I saying that right? Empathize that on 2024 in my channel, non-stop, because I like going plant shopping. When my bank allows it, when my bills are paid, I can go. Like, I'm being really, really real, right? It's just a fun, like, some people have, everybody has their own addiction. Girl, I'm gonna sit. No, I'm not. Everybody has their own thing, right? that distresses them. Like my boyfriend is gaming, my mom is shopping, period. My brother likes to do yard work, like that's his favorite. He's not, whatever. And my other brother likes gaming. My stepdad is watching a lot of movies and shows, just TV. Mine is like my mom's going shopping, but I like going plant shopping, okay? And so yeah, and that's not hurting me at all, just my bank a little bit. And like I said, it can get toxic when you're just using your credit cards. I honestly stopped using my credit cards because they're maxed out. No, because I'm really trying to catch up on my credit score, because I'm 24 now and I gotta be for real if I want to get a house. So I really gotta be on top of, like, I'm not even playing with that anymore. So I don't, whenever I buy plants, like I said, I give myself a budget, and I can get more deeper into that, why I give myself a budget. Like I did told you why, but there's also some like tax reasons why. I'm gonna pay taxes regardless, so like might as well just give myself, like, you know, a way not to pay too much, right? So yeah, that's on that. And I like going plant shopping. It makes me happy, and I'm gonna continue doing it because who's gonna stop me? Like who? No one. So no, I like it though. And I don't always go straight to throwing the plant away unless it has like really bad mealybugs and spider mites, which honestly is pretty rare, because I never let it get to that point unless I'm really attached and I'm giving up on it. But I'm really attached. Like if you get it, you get it. And yeah, so I try not to throw them away. I try to gift them away. I used to do Facebook, like give my plants away on Facebook, but oh my god, like some people like really be stressing me out, and I'm like, that's the whole reason why I'm getting rid of it, you know? Like, hello. I wish I live in a house and I can just put a table, like set a day in a month. Well, that's kind of scary though, a little bit. Unless I do like a yard sale, I'm like, that it's all free, take it, you know? I'm more cool with that because I do really like giving plants away. I honestly really do. Equally as I love shopping for plants, I love giving them away too. It just makes me super duper happy, like seeing someone like smiley, and super duper happy because I know how that feels when someone gifts you a plant. It's so special. Like for some reason it goes on top of your priority whenever you take care of it. I've had plants through my entire depression episodes, all of my little episodes that I had. I have some plants that I'm just so, like that domino pistily, I never gave up on that because like that, I think that was one of my first shipments, orders or shipments that I had. And then it was in my first apartment with my boyfriend. And it's been with me for so long, so the longer it's with me, the more I'm attached to it. This Dracaena that's infused with mealybug, and now it's getting better. I just saw it because it has always been with us, and the fact that she is so heavy, but we have moved her every single time wherever we go. Like, I think I remember like we were moving like 2 or 3 times a year because we were having some family problems and stuff like that. But thank God we kept this apartment still. We were always moving her, and she's here with us still. So like, there are some plants that I'm so attached to, and then there's plants that were gifted to me. I refuse to like throw those plants away. Like, so like for example, this is the one my mom got me, and she already had babies. It's like a bromeliad. So I'm chopping it up para acá, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and like pull them out because I feel like they're not really rooting, and I'm gonna make it in its own little planter. Like, there's just some plants that like I'm willing to go the extra mile, and then there's some that I just bought because I liked it. But if I'm over it, it's easier to throw out, if that makes any sense. So yes, I love that idea of giving plants away and just making someone else's day. And then it's like an ever-growing kind of love, right? Because like the more they take care of it, or even there's some plants that do good in neglect, or like ZZs, Dracaenas, like I love my collection, because I only do basic plants majority of the time. That like even when you're having a bad time, they're still gonna put out some new leaves or like look pretty for you. And sometimes when you're having a bad day, that goes a long way. Ew, why am I getting all sentimental? But it's just really nice. I really love plants a lot, and I like shopping a lot. I know I have my episodes. I know I throw plants yearly, but I said what I said. So that's on that. And it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna like, not everyone's gonna agree to that. And I'm not trying to make everybody agree to it, but I'm just trying to say like where I'm coming from, and that I'm fully aware how much of a clown and how foolish I am sometimes. Like, I know, but what am I gonna do about that? Like, there's not much to do. Like, I can't shut up. Like, you know me. Like, if you know me, you know, like, I can't. I don't know if it's because when I was little, I was always like silent, like, you know. And now I'm just loud because I got so tired of being quiet. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray. I should probably just look individually if I can. It's because what I see. Ooh, that alcohol, girl. What I see. It's very small, not on every leaf, but on some leaves, I see like a small amount of mealies. It's like they're moving to this plant because it was, as y'all saw, it was very stressed out. It was just dying, yellow leaves everywhere. And it was probably releasing a smell, and the mealies got attracted to that. But these past days I've been watering it. She's nice and perky, as you guys can see, and bouncy. Like, she's bouncy, girl. Like, look at that, she's bouncy. That I'm not that concerned, but I do want to treat whatever is here. See, when the plant's healthy, once these mealybugs settle down, they settle down. And they want to make like a whole generation of my plant. Like, you know, getting that free water, free food, free brand. Like, excuse me, like, you're not getting that here, girl. Like, in this economy, I don't think so. You're not even benefiting my plants whatsoever. You're kind of hurting them, so. Yeah, I'm just like, a lot of times you can just turn the leaves and you can see them in the back. You see one or two. Sometimes you see like a cotton ball, like very small cotton ball. And that's from what I've heard and from what I've seen. Those are, it's a sack of eggs, girl. It's like their nest, whatever. But yeah, like this only works when you spray it on contact, and sometimes you gotta do like multiple sprays. If not, even dab your finger in there because it doesn't even kill them. Like sometimes, I don't know, like they be resilient, but you know for sure, like I always know for sure, when they turn like that sunset color, like orange, reddish color, that's when I know they're dead, because that's their blood. Like, it's just acid for them. I mean, it's acidic, right? It's alcohol, so. Yeah, I like this a lot. And it's like apartment smell like a hotel, which feels nice because hotels, what the hell? It smells like a hospital. And I know that, never mind, that's kind of, I know hospitals are kind of a negative thing. I was gonna say a joke, but I think it's more like dark humor than anything, so I'm not gonna say that. But I don't mind the smell. So yeah, I'm gonna be checking that up daily now and spraying whenever I see a mealy. Sorry, y'all, I just like engulfs a lot of. Can I get high from this? I don't endorse drugs. I don't do none of that. And I mean, I don't judge though. It's none of my damn business. It's not my body to worry about. Like when somebody else does it, I don't really care. Unless it's my family member and it's like going really downhill, that's when I step in to try to help. But I don't really care. That's not my business. And I try not to talk about that on my channel, but I just did it right now. So yeah, my Jensina, I'm kind of proud of her, you guys. I haven't. Maybe it's like a little experiment. She was so infused with mealybugs, like badly, and she is bouncing back. Like I hardly see them now because every day, sometimes twice a day or 3 times a day, and I haven't rinsed her up. Jensina's like just that girl. I probably will rinse her up pretty soon because she's looking a lot cleaner and I feel more comfortable moving it around. Because when I had it, I was scared to move it around because it was just drop mealies. It was so bad. It was giving like a white irrigation Jensina. So now she's looking amazing, and it's like the most laziest thing I have ever done. Like I just spray it, very little. I try not to overdo it too much because I don't want to like, I don't know. I feel like if I spray too much, it might like actually burn the leaves or something like that. But I don't see no burns. I'm starting to just see green. I don't see no more mealies. So I spray the entire plant, like the stem too and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really, I see some of the plants here actually too. I gotta spray that. I love rubbing alcohol. I got a comment. Yeah, I see every comment. I can't always respond to all of them because like I get overwhelmed sometimes, which is a good thing. I'm always really grateful when everybody leaves a comment. It means a lot to me. They took the time out of your day to not just watch my video, but to leave a very thoughtful or like some really good tips or really good like perspective or opinion. in the comment, and I really, really do appreciate that a lot. And I guess for server, I can't respond to all of them, but like if I do, like I won't be able to do a lot of the things. So, but even then, I'm again really, really grateful. It helps me a lot. I really do want to say that. Very grateful for each comment, even when they're just emojis. I appreciate those too. It helps the algorithm. So this plant, she is good, girl. I'm so happy. I'm happy. She's happy. We're doing good. Gonna put it back in the grow light section. Right over here. I sprayed everything that I was able to see. And yeah, I'm just hoping that she's gonna get nice and bouncy. And the spring, maybe when it gets for sure warmer outside, because sometimes in the spring you still get cold. I want to go ahead and give her a haircut and propagate those mandula. I hate propagated mandulas because they're just so weird to propagate. Like their things are always curvy and it's kind of annoying, but I can theoretically propagate it. I probably won't. I'll probably give it to my mother cuttings if she wants them, if not, or my grandma. If not, I'll just toss them away. But 1000% giving her haircuts and putting it outside when it's warm, humid, lots of bright and direct light, she is gonna flush out. I'm telling you, like, y'all saw how pretty she was, but before when she was pretty, she was also like that, but smaller. So yeah. I think we cleaned almost everything. All the plants that I've been seeing, I don't know, everything here looks pretty good, honestly, surprisingly, right? I checked the entire apartment and everything else looks clean. Like there's not much. I mean, there's my massive Chinese evergreen silver bay, I think so, or golden bay. But that one kind of scares me because when I was cleaning it one time, I saw spiders and I never touched that plant, but I don't want to throw it away because she's so pretty. But that's basically it, y'all. Like, gonna get on my knees. I really need to get that tripod. And they sell them in Walmart pretty cheap, and I got it from Walmart, I think so. The first time I got it was on Amazon, but she broke down after a year. And then I got my other one in Walmart, so it was kind of cheaper and more bougier. It was really, really thick and nice and stuff like that. And I lasted it for a while, and it was nice. I said I'd go to the store, but I've been buying too much, so I gotta calm down. Like groceries and stuff like that. You know how expensive that is. So let me get a breath. Let me just drink a water a little bit. That is it for today. I'll just see how much I've been rambling. I'm telling y'all, I do want to go live, but first I need to calm down. I need to see if I can actually keep up with the daily posting. I've been doing pretty good. I'm getting kind of ahead on my schedule, so like that's really good. But I would love to go live once a week, like maybe on Wednesday. My boyfriend says Wednesdays, but I think Fridays. But I should just trust him because he always has like a better instinct than me. So like Wednesdays would be pretty good to go live, but you gotta let me know. And actually do online shopping, and majority of the time I give myself a budget and shop some plants. Cause there's a lot of good stuff online right now. Etsy has been killing it. Like the prices are dropping. I mean, I feel bad for the companies because like they gotta drop their prices, but I mean we can't all win, right? So yeah, I'm just really, really excited. I'm happy. I'm getting more excited because I know spring is coming up. We're in the middle of winter, I think so, but spring is like in March, right? So really, really excited. And here's all the leaves. Like it's to the rim, girl. Like I can push it down, but it's still nice. So we did amazing, honestly. Like I hope you guys were joining me, cleaning some leaves of your plants too, because it happens. Sometimes I don't do it when I see it. And it takes like this to see a lot of them to be like, okay, maybe I should do it. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Something positive I see each and every single one of y'all. And I'll see you in the next. I hope I didn't offend anybody. And if I did, please, like, you probably already left. But if you're still like leaving a little bit like, I don't like what he said, that I'm really sorry. Like I have a mouth, girl. And we can just agree to disagree. I mean, I'm always open to that. Right? So yeah, hope I didn't offend anybody. I know I said some crazy stuff today. I try not to. I'm trying to get better at that, but I just can't. So I just had a moment of like in my head being like, I'm on my knees talking like midair alone. Am I okay? No, because I know I'm gonna post the video, right? People are gonna see it, so it's not that weird. Is it? I I'm gonna go and be in the sofa and like zone out a little bit. I'm kidding. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Bye.